Hey guys, good evening.
Hello, PK. Hello, everybody. Hello, Yoko.
Good. How are you, Chris?
Good.
Tamal?
Good, Tomas.
Good morning. Hello. Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Good, eh? Good.
Good.
Talk. Hi.
Hello, namaste everybody.
Hi,
Hello.
Deepaji.
How are you?
Hey, good. Good.
Good.
Okay, so how are you today?
Good.
I'm just writing a message for Nitinji to make me host. Okay, everybody, sit comfortably. How are you, PKG?
Hey, good. Good, Deepaji.
So everybody, sit comfortably. Back should be straight, back, neck, head in one line. Shoulder relax. Bring your awareness to your body. Bring your awareness to your breath. Join your palm together in front of your chest. We are chanting 3 times Om together. And mantra after me. Or I'm just chanting a mantra. You can hear the mantra. So take a deep breath in. 3 times Om together. Om. 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 Sehna vavatu, sehno bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahe, tejasvinavadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Namaste, everybody. So if you remember our last class, we was talking about the Yoga Nidra, which come from Swami Satyananda, the style of Satyananda. And in Satyananda style, we was talking about the 7 different limbs of Yoga Nidra, or 7 different stages or steps of doing Yoga Nidra. That is the main steps of doing Yoga Nidra. So if you are planning to, do Yoga Nidra, or if you are making a lesson plan for the Yoga Nidra to your student, then you can follow these 7 steps. And with the help of these 7 steps, you can make a very good Yoga Nidra class. Okay, so these 7 steps was preparation, then talking about Sankalpa, then body rotation or rotation of awareness, then breath awareness, then visualization. In the visualization, we had 2 different parts. One is sensations, opposite sensation, and second was purely visualization followed by silence. And then after the visualization, we have to repeat the same sankalpa, and then the process end. Okay, so these are the 7 different steps of doing Yoga Nidra when we do Bihar School of Yoga style. In the Bihar School of Yoga style, the purpose of Yoga Nidra is to get relaxation and to get healed. If we have some problem physically, mentally, or emotionally, or you're looking for a spiritual path, then the Yoga Nidra has different impact in your body, and we have possibility that through the Yoga Nidra we can heal physically, mentally, socially also, if you have so much pressure, stress and depression, all these things. So Yoga Nidra, Swami Satyananda style is very good style of releasing. And between that, we was also talking about that every time when we do Yoga Nidra, the step change only visualization part. So every time we do the preparation, maybe we are using same words even, or so there is no change in the preparation. Then Sankalpa, the same Sankalpa we are repeating every day maybe. And then we have this rotation of body parts. So consciously moving our mind in different body parts. And that also need to keep the same sequence, like Swami Satyananda say, you need to follow the same sequence. And then after that, we have some breath practices where you need to focus on breath. So you will feel there is no change in these steps. The only change we can have in the visualization part, and every time we can follow or change or create, or if you're a creative person, you can create a different type of styles or different different stories or affirmation or things here in the visualization part. After that also Sankalpa part is also seen, and then coming out from there. So you can only play with the visualization part, and that is the main part where the the purpose will sort out. Okay, so that is the Yoga Nidra, Bihar School of Style, and this is a very famous one. So if you will Google even, and you will say, what is Yoga Nidra? So maybe all the information, maybe more than 50% information will come from Bihar School of Yoga, Swami Satyananda. If you write who developed Yoga Nidra or who is the creator of Yoga Nidra, then the name will come only Swami Satyananda. But now we are practicing the next style, which come from Swami Ram, and it come from Himalayan tradition. It's come from Himalayan tradition. I'm just calling one more time Nitin to just make me host so I can share it. Okay, so Swami Rama, a very famous name in yoga, in the field of yoga. Okay, very famous name in the place of yoga, and very good books come from Swami Rama. And one of the book is very famous, And if you get time to read this, it's a very good book. It's called Living with Himalayan Master. The book name is Living with Himalayan Master. Very wonderful book. And it's talk about Swami, like this is a story of Swami Rama. So Swami Rama have written this book and he's telling about his journey of yoga, how he start, where he go, whom he meet, what happened. So interesting story. One of my favorite book. Okay, so it's come from Swami Rama, and so we are talking about Swami Rama. Swami Rama is from the Kumaon region, which is North Indian, here in Uttarakhand. So the state I belongs, this place. So Swami Rama was from Garhwal Hills, and his name was before Brij Kishore Daswana. Okay, and he was living in a Himalaya, like very high places there. And then in the early age, he has one master. It's called Bengali Baba. All right, and they have a big, I think, ashram in Bengal, right? No, so not Bengal, and Bengal also, and here in Pushkar also. So this Bengali Baba was very famous, and he have taken his, initial days. He lives with the Bengali Baba, and he traveled so many places in India, Himalayan sages, and he even gone to the Tibet and learned from the Tibetan masters. Swami Rama, a good personality, If you go to the YouTube and you find out about Swami Rama has very beautiful videos on Yoga Sutras. So if you go yoga YouTube and you just follow, type that Yoga Sutra by Swami Rama, and then you can have his lecture, very beautiful lectures. And you will love Swami Rama, the way he teach and the personality. Very good. And so Swami Rama, and then Swami Rama gone. The journey of Swami Rama was, he went to, he was studying the Vedic tradition, and so he studies, and then he also went to United States. He also lives in a cave. He also meet different masters. So if you read this book, The Living of Himalayan Master, so it is like type of autobiography of Swami Rama. So I think I missed one word here. So it's Rama, R-A-M-A. So I missed one A here. Okay, so Swami Rama has so many stories there. So you will love if you will get that book. And so Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. So we need to understand difference between the Swami Rama style of Yoga Nidra and difference between the Satyananda style of Yoga Nidra. And so in the Swami Rama style of Yoga Nidra, we don't change any single thing. So how Swami Rama has taught us, right? Each sequence, each step, right? We don't do any change on those. So every time when we do this Yoga Nidra, which come from Swami Rama, we don't change any single practice or stage or thing. We can't create anything. So here, no creation. So you need to focus. So Swami Rama say, when you are doing Yoga Nidra, you should not change anything. You should not move anything from the style, because if you will change anything, if you will move anything, then maybe you will not get the impact of that. Okay. And then Swami Rama also say that you need to follow the same sequence. You should not change it. And the purpose of doing Yoga Nidra, right? A single purpose of doing Yoga Nidra. So here, when we was talking about the Swami Satyananda style of Yoga Nidra, there we was saying that we have different sankalpas, and according to that sankalpa, we are training our body, or we are putting seeds of different sankalpa in our body, and the purpose of that Swami Satyananda style, relaxation and healing. But when we are talking about here in Swami Rama style of Yoga Nidra, and then the one and only motive of or purpose of that Yoga Nidra is entering deep in meditation. Okay, so why we are doing this Yoga Nidra from Swami Rama style? The only one purpose is to go deep in the meditation. One purpose only. Okay, so why we are doing it? To just enter in the next step, right? So you remember, if you remember, that we was talking about the 8 limbs of yoga, and those 8 limbs of yoga, we was talking about yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, and pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. So if you remember, I was telling you that this Yoga Nidra is the practice of pratyahara, right? You remember? So one of the practice of pratyahara. So Swami Ram has kept it that way only. So he said, this is a practice of pratyahara, and pratyahara, why we are doing? To just preparation of dharana and dhyana. So preparation of dharana. So when we are become master in Yoga Nidra, then what will happen? After that, we can enter in dharana, which is concentration, and meditation, which is the dhyana, which is meditation. Okay, so we need to remember in our mind, when we are doing this style of Yoga Nidra, our purpose is to enter in meditation. So this is a preparation for concentration and the meditation. Okay. So here in Swami Rama style of Yoga Nidra, we don't talk about Sankalpa. Okay, we don't talk about Sankalpa. So when we are doing this style of Yoga Nidra, no Sankalpa. So here we only take one Sankalpa. So I'm not saying that there is no Sankalpa, there is a one Sankalpa, and that Sankalpa is, I will awake in the whole process. Okay, so I will be awake in whole process. So that is the only one sankalpa we do before the Yoga Nidra of Swami Rama. And then we are saying that, okay, I will be awake in the whole session. That one simple sankalpa we take, and after that, we remain on that sankalpa and we remain awake in whole process. Even in the process, we also move. So if, in the breathing part, I will tell you how to do that. Okay, so we need to understand that that 2 things when we are doing this style of yoga. One is Yoga Nidra. One is, this is the preparation for entering in the meditation states. So after this, we have this concentration or focusing on something. So dharana. So this is a preparation for dharana and dhyan. So this is one purpose of doing this. And second sankalpa, which we create when we do this style of Yoga Nidra, is to remain awake. So the definition come when you are talking about this Yoga Nidra, why we are doing it. So it's a go deep within yourself to understand the relationship between consciousness, mind, and body with this practice, yogic practice of Yoga Nidra. Okay, so Yoga Nidra is the sleep with awareness. Okay, so you will see in the first 3 lines, we are actually knowing the definition or why we are doing this. So becoming aware about consciousness, mind, and body, and the relationship between, to understand the relationship between 2, 3. And then we are saying that Yoga Nidra is a sleep of awareness. So this is a yogic sleep of awareness. So whole the time in the process, we will be aware and awake. Yoga Nidra is taught to help students and masters to their sleep, to engage and gain control of the autonomic nervous system. So we need to have control. So most of the time when you go relax, you go sleep. So you will see in the while of Yoga Nidra, we are able to sleep very quickly. So here we are having that control. Okay. So, and what happened? So after doing, so byproduct of this Yoga Nidra, which we do, so reduce internal tension from your body, from your mind, from your emotion. And it's also cure different disease and illness in our body. And Swami Rama say when we are getting older, then we must practice Yoga Nidra because it will help us in our old age to remove these disease and illness from our body. Okay, so when we are doing this style, actually this maybe we are doing it to improve our practice or spiritual journey. So when we are talking about yoga, we say that, yeah, we are doing yoga for increase or going deep in our spiritual journey. So this is one of the practice from there. Okay. So when we are doing this Swami Rama style of Yoga Nidra, basically we work on these 5 steps. Okay, 5 steps. Okay, so if you remember there in when we was doing in Swami Satyananda style of yoga, we was talking about 7 different steps. But when we coming here in the Swami Rama styles, they teach us 5 different steps in Yoga Nidra. Okay, so we say movement, exercise without movement, systematic relaxation, 61 point, we call it Shavayatra, 61 point of relaxation. And then we have 75 breaths, we call it Shitali Karan. And then we do some breathing awareness practice. Then we do this Yoga Nidra at the end. So I'm giving you 1 minute. So movement, exercise without movement, systematic relaxation, 61 point of relaxation, 75 of breath, then breath awareness practices, and sleep with awareness, which is Yoga Nidra here. So when we are talking about this, so time we take in Yoga Nidra. So when we was talking about the oldest, the last Yoga Nidra, which is come from Swami Satyananda, Bihar School of Yoga. In there, we was talking about at least 40-minute minimum. We have to do that. And you can take 1 hour, 1.5 hours, right? This Yoga Nidra. In this style, we need to have at least 1.5 hour minimum to get Yoga Nidra. 1.5 hour minimum, and you can increase it to 3 hours. So the practice is minimum 1.5 hour to 3 hours. And advanced practitioner, they do it for 3 hours. So but beginner, they have to do at least 1.5 hours. So when we are talking about the movement, right, the first step of in this Yoga Nidra. So in the movement, these are the movement we do, joints and gland movement. So when we are preparing for Yoga Nidra, first step when we are doing, that is the working of your joints and glands. Okay, so movement is very, very important. And one more difference between the practice of Swami Satyananda and Swami Rama is when we was talking about the practice of Yoga Nidra from the Bihar School of Yoga from Swami Satyananda, they was working with the nadis. If you remember, I told you that there is two things there. One is with your mind, with your brain. So you have a place in your brain which have signal from your body. So when you release and relax those places, the mind got automatically relaxed. And because brain go automatically relax. And because brain go automatically relax, then body is also go relax because of that. Okay, and second thing was working with the nadi. So that's why we was working with the left side, right side to your whole right side and left side to your whole left side, right? So that was working with the nadis and working with your mind, right? Brain. Here, when we are talking about the Yoga Nidra, this style come from Swami Rama. We are talking about, or we are practicing about the marmas in our body. Marmas are energy channels, right? So we have some places or some points which we call marma points. Okay, in our body, we have so many marma points, and sometimes we say we have like almost 118 marma points. Some scriptures say we have 114 marma points. Okay, so when what is a marma point? Marma point is a point where we have this marma massage also, where these people, they press this specific point to release energy, and because of that, because we got blockages on those marma point, and because of that, that energy is not moving in our body. So we do this marma massage also. All the asana practice, right? In the beginning, maybe we do physically, and then the second level of asana is doing with your energy body, and in the energy body, we work with the marma point. So all asana in the advanced practice, we do to work with the marma points. That is a purpose of second level of asanas, right? So working with the marma points. So when we are doing this Yoga Nidra, we are working with these energy channels, the energy centers, which we call marma, M-A-R-M-A, marma points. Okay. So energy, these are the energy points in our body. And when we are working in this style of Yoga Nidra, we are working on those marma style. So you will say, then why only 61 points? Because some of the points is very hard to find. For example, 33 marmas are in our head region. In the head region, we have 33 points of marmas. So, and if you go very deep on those marma places, even we are not able to find them, right? So that's why we, in these 61 points, we are talking about those main marma points where we can focus with our mind and we can relax through those marma points, those energy points. So when we focus on those points, we have possibility to release the energy and gain the energy from those marma points or those points. So that's why we are using here 61 points. This Yoga Nidra style come from the Manduka Upanishad, right? So if you read, so we have these different, what do you say, scriptures, right? So there are third generation scriptures, or I think second generation scriptures. So one is Vedas, and then we have Upanishad. Okay? So this come from Manduka Upanishad. Mandukya Upanishad. Okay, so in the Mandukya Upanishad, we say that we have, again, we are working here. If you go back to that stage where we was talking about, there are 3 different states of our sleep, where is awakening stage, deep sleep stage, dreaming stage, and deep sleep stage. So according to Swami Rama style of yoga, they say that we have these different centers. One center is between your eyebrow center. This is the center of awareness and awaken. So when we are in an awakening stage, we are living on the third eye. So when you are working with this third eye chakra, so here we are talking about chakras also. So here on third eye chakra is responsible for your awakening state. Your throat chakra is responsible for your dreaming stage, and your heart center is responsible for your deep sleep stage. Okay, so forehead, this third eye chakra is responsible for your awakening state. Your throat chakra is responsible for your dreaming stage, and heart center is responsible for the deep sleep stage. So these 3 points we need to work when we are doing here Yoga Nidra. And these 3 points also working with the sound of Om. So sometime we, in this style of Yoga Nidra, we are working with these 3 different state: awakening state, dreaming state, and deep sleep state, and with the help of Om. And there is one, so when you read this scripture, the knowledge come, they are talking about the 4th state. So there are 3 stated, and there is also one 4th state. And that 4th state called Turiya. Turiya, how to say Turiya? So I'm trying to write, so I need to stop this one, I think, to write. So the 4th state is Turiya state, Turiya. And this Turiya don't have any meaning in English, because you can't find. Sometimes we have some word which don't have any translation in English. But what is Turiya state? So when we are awake, we are aware. When we are in dreaming, if we are not aware about our dreaming, when we are in deep sleep state, we are not aware in normal way. For example, when you see these dreams, if the dreams is not a nightmare or a very strong dream, we are not able to remember them. We are not able to watch them when it's happening. When we are doing this deep sleep, every night we reach in that deep sleep state, but we are not awake and we are not aware about that deep sleep state. And maybe you will say that, okay, I am aware about my awakening state. That also, I don't know how much we are aware about that, right? But when a yogi, a practitioner of yoga, and when we reach in, when they work with their sleep, when they are working with their sleep, and then they come out and reach in this Turiya state. So purpose of doing this style of Yoga Nidra, to reach in that Turiya state, which we call 4th state. Turiya state is 4th state of sleep, you can say. So when we are awake or aware, we are actually witness for them, the state, witness. So our body and our mind is different of myself. So I am having this body, I am having this mind, but I am not the body, I am not the body mind, I am the observer of that, right? So Turiya state is a state where you are making distance from yourself, your body, your mind, and you're just saying, okay, I'm eating. So you are a witness there. Eating, body need food, body is eating, right? Doing some work, maybe getting angry from your mind or getting loved from your mind. Okay, that is a feed of your mind, but I am not involving myself. That is a Turiya state, right? So when you are doing this yoga nidra style, we are actually try to reach in that state where we are able to see ourselves dreaming, we are able to ourselves getting in the deep sleep state, right? So that's why when we are doing this yoga nidra, right, yogic sleep, we are aware. So we are awake from the far and just watching this whole process, right? So that is a Turiya state. So the concept of this yoga nidra of Swami Rama is coming from there, the yogic tradition. So yogic practices, how we should do that yoga nidra. Okay, so from there it's coming. Okay, so so now we are going one by one this practice. So movement practice is a practice where we are working with our joints and glands. Okay, so if you remember, we was doing one day this movement, a very slow, steady movement with our joints. So releasing different stress out from joint. So these joints are actually also place of marma points, right? So when you are working with these joints, we are releasing tension from your joint, from our joints. So most of the time, if our joints are not relaxed, if they are not losing, spreading energies from the marma point, then we are having physically problem, like whatever problem or illness having, because these marma points are blocked and not releasing energy properly. And the second is movement, right? So these movement will we have some, we call this also pavan mukta asana. Pavan is air. So sometimes we have this air element, vata element higher in our body, and because of that we have these different problem like stiffness or like pain, like not able to move in the of these joints, right? So we are working with this vata element. When you go in Ayurveda, vata, pitta and kapha we are talking about. So this is to remove vata from our body. So the practice is to working with your joint, and you can start from anywhere, from head or maybe for toes, from fingers, and you need to move them slowly. So I think we already done it once. So just moving your head upward and downward, upward, slowly and downward, and working with your breath. Okay, then working with your shoulders, your elbow, wrist, fingers, and then working with your spine, right? Moving your spine, working with your hip joint, knee, ankles. Okay, so maybe we will talk more detailed about this tomorrow. All right, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So that is the practice of movement, and we need to spend at least half an hour in this practice, or 25 to half an hour for this practice, and this will prepare ourselves for going to the yoga nidra. If you are not working with this moment, you will not get the impact of yoga nidra in your body. So we need to work with the movement. Then there is one more thing. It comes from there, and it's a movement without moving. I'm trying to find, I have one beautiful book about this, and how to open this? Okay, I will share it with you, but I think I can't see it here now. Okay, no problem. So what is that means? Without exercise, without movement, is some of the posture are there. Like one day, you remember we was doing this, bringing stretch in our hand or our legs and then releasing it, stretching it and releasing it. That is also come under this movement practice. Doing crocodile pose, because when you are doing crocodile pose, you are not moving, you're just doing it for a long period of time. Like yesterday, I think we did that. So that is also come from this exercise. So we also will talk about this because we need one whole class for this. So we will talk about these two things, movement and the exercise without movement, these two things. Okay, so today we are starting with this 61 point of relaxation. Okay, so here are the instruction come from the Swami Rama, and Swami Rama, the how he was bringing the sequence, we are talking about that. So he's saying that lay down in Shavasana, and we need a pillow, right, to support our head. So a thinner pillow, not so high, and we need a softer pillow when we are doing this Yoga Nidra, and make sure it's not so hard and not so high. A thinner pillow with soft cotton inside. And then we need to lay down in Shavasana. Again, little bit preparation for that. Okay, so make sure, again, the same thing when we are talking about the place should be clean and it should be little dark and quiet. No mosquitoes should be there, no flies should be there, right? And so you need to make sure that you are when you're laying down, the place should be not so cold or so hot, right? So you need to work on that. After that, you need to do this. So a Shavasana with a pillow, so you can have a support on your head. And then you need to become aware about your breath, and you need to do deep, smooth, even, pauseless and noiseless breath. These are the 5 quality of your breath, right? So it should be deep. When we are talking about deep, so I think you need a time to write down. So just take a time for write down, and I will also send this to you after the class, so don't worry also. So I'm giving you one minute. I'm watching you to write. Okay, so So we are starting with the Shavasana, and thinner pillow should be there, working with the breath, lay down in Shavasana. And when you are going in a Shavasana, we need to keep working with our breath. Breath should be deep. Deep means when you're inhaling, belly should rise up. When you're exhaling, belly should fall down. So deep means diaphragmatic deep breath. It should be smooth. So there should be no jerk on it, and even means how much time you are taking for inhalation, that much time you need to take for exhalation, and each breath has same pattern. So it's not like some breath you are taking longer, some is shorter. So evenly, right? Inhale, exhale evenly, and breath evenly without any pause. So we are not having retention or holding our breath, and there should be no noise of your breath. So these are the 5 different qualities of the breath. Then to adjusting ourselves in the Shavasana, we starting with the top of your head. Relax your head, relax your face, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your upper arm and lower arm and palm and fingers, relax your finger joint, wrist, elbow, shoulder joint, the neck, relax your chest, navel, lower abdomen, hip joint, relax your thighs, calf, feet and toes, relax your toe joint, ankle, knee, hip joint, relax your whole pelvis, relax your navel, relax your chest, shoulder, neck, relax your face, head, count the breath. Again, count your breath, deep, smooth, and even, without pause, without noise. This is the instruction come from Swami Rama. So these are all his words. Okay, so these are the adjustment we need to do in Shavasana. So you can guide it the same way to your student, and just make sure they are comfortable and relaxed in this posture. Okay, this Shavasana. Okay, so I'm moving to the next one. Okay, after doing that step, and then we need to again count your deep breath, deeply, smoothly, evenly, without pause and without noise. You need to have attention. Okay, so that is the Shavasana. So when we are going Shavasana, we need to take 5 to 7 minutes making adjustment in Shavasana, because if Shavasana is not comfortable, then we will not enjoy the whole practice. We will not. Then one more thing here, and when we are doing this, we need to say, when we are going in a Shavasana, we need to say and remind ourselves again and again that I will be aware in this whole process. I will be aware in this whole process. I will be awake. So that is the one and only sankalpa we create when we are entered, because our purpose of doing this style of yoga nidra is to go deep in meditation, right? So, so now we are doing this 61 points of relaxation, right? 61 points. So Swami Rama worked with the 61 point of relaxation. So bring awareness or attention between the eyebrow center. Keep your attention on eyebrow center and think about the number 1. Okay, so we are going to talk about 61 point of relaxation. So one point is that center of your forehead or eyebrow center, bru madhya, between your eyebrow center, this forehead place. And here we are staying a little longer, because here we are actually working with your whole face region. Although we have 33 marma point, this point of relaxation in our face, but we are not working all of them, but we are working with this stronger one, which is like third eye between your eyes, eyebrow center. After that, we are getting ready for 60 other places, right? So 60 other places, and I'm going through this one picture and you will understand this picture then. So you will see this picture like this. So the 1 and 61 is the same forehead. right? Forehead reason. And so we are going through one by one to them, and then I will tell you how to do them. So one point is forehead, right? Here we are working with your joints. So just think about all the joints of your body, right? So one is the first point, and here we are not working with the joint. Here we are working off your third eye, right? Or this reason, right? Here we have 2 points. One is on forehead has 2 points. So 1 point we are focusing on your forehead. So just forehead, relax there, bring your mind there between your eyebrow center and get ready and focusing on the next level, all these 61 points. After this 1 point, 60 point. So from here, then bring your awareness center of your neck. Okay, just watch this picture, and then other slide, we will talk about all these points. Center of your, so first you need to understand this, how it works, right? So center of your throat. After center of your throat, you go to the right shoulder joint. This is a third point, right shoulder joint. And then 4th is elbow. 5th is wrist. 6th is your right thumb. 2nd is index finger. 8th is middle finger. 9th is ring finger. 10th is small finger, little finger. And then come back to your wrist again. It is 11 point. Elbow again, 12 point. Shoulder again, this is 13 point. And then come back to your center of your neck, which is 14. Okay. Then 15 is, after 14, 15 is left shoulder joint. 16 is left elbow. 17 is your wrist, left wrist. 18 is thumb. 19 is index finger. 20 is middle finger. 21 is ring finger, and 22 is little finger. Then we are going back to the wrist. 23, elbow. 24, shoulder joint. 25th. And from there, coming back to your 26th, okay, which is center of your neck. Okay, again you're going back to 26, which is center of your neck. And then 27 is heart center, between your chest. And 28 is right chest. 29, again center of your chest. 30, right side of your chest. And then 31 is again center of your chest. Then 32 is navel center. 33 is pubis. 34 is hip joint. 35 is knee joint. 36, ankle joint. 37, big toe. 38, second toe. 39, third toe. 40, third toe, and fourth toe, and fifth toe is 41. Then after 41, you need to go back to your ankle. Ankle is 42. 43 is your knee. 44 is hip joint. 45 is pubis. 46 is your left hip joint. 47 is knee. 48 is ankle, your left ankle. 49 is your toe, big toe. Second toe is 50, third toe is 51, fourth toe 52, fifth toe 53. And then come back to your ankle, 54, then knee, 55, then your hip joint, which is 56, then pubis, 57, navel center, 58, heart center, 59, neck center, center of your throat, 60, and come back to your forehead, 61. Okay. So here you can see the 61 point of Shavyatra. So bringing awareness to eyebrow center. So bringing awareness. So this is one is eyebrow center, then center of your throat, right shoulder joint, right elbow joint, right wrist joint, tip of your right thumb, tip of your index finger, tip of your middle finger, tip of your right. You wanted to write down it? What you say?
Send us the picture. That should be enough. I think I can figure it out from the picture.
Okay, I will send
Yeah.
all these to you, right?
Oh, okay.
You're
That
getting
would
all
be
my
great.
PPTs, everybody?
Yeah.
Christy, you're getting all the PPTs also?
Yes, yep.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so okay, so these are the 61 points, and these 61 points actually working with, so we need to understand they are working with your joint basically, and they are working with your marma points. There are one also practice. So 61 point take so long sometime, and we have 31 points of relaxation, and in that 31 point, we don't repeat them. Okay, so these are some 61 points, and then we are going for next one, which is Shitali Karan. Okay, so if you remember the step we was talking about, the first step was movement, and then second was exercise without movement, and then in the third there was two part, and one was the 61 point of relaxation, and second was 75 points. So if you remember, I'm taking you back to that. Here it's called Shitali Karan, where we are taking the 75 breaths. Okay, so just go through that. Okay, so Shitali Karan is exercise that in a very deep state of your relaxation. Okay, this exercise of Yoga Nidra. So this is like a preparationary practice for that, and it take you, the quality of your sleep after doing this, so you will feel very good. Okay, and this is also will take you deepen in your meditation practice. So Shitali Karan. And one more thing is there, that each practice you can do independently also. Independently. So it's not like that. So for example, if you know all these 5 different practices, right? We can do all these 5 practice even independently. For example, if you wanted to just relax your body, so you can use the 61 point or 31 point of relaxation, just relax your body. So then you don't need to do the movement or the movement without movement, or you should not do Shitali Karan or Yoga Nidra practice. So you are just taking a simple practice out of this all step, and then you are just doing that and just getting relaxation out of that. Okay, so 61 point of relaxation or 31 point of relaxation you can use for independent practice. For example, sometime when I feel tired physically, right, I just sit down for 30 seconds. Even I sometimes do with the open eye. For example, sometime I do this weight training also. So when I'm doing that weight training, that time I feel like very tired. So I just quickly go through, just quickly. So from your head to your neck, from right side, from left side, from right side to left side, left to back, here, right leg, back, left leg, back, going back to. If you can also teach yourself to doing it in 30 seconds, right, you will feel very relaxed. I have this, whenever I go tired, sometimes I do tracking also, and I feel very tired while doing this. I just sit for 1 minute and just do it, scanning, just quickly. Even I don't say forehead, neck, elbow, I just do quick, 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 quick. just focusing on those places, and just I feel so much relaxed after that, right? So you can train your mind just focusing on those places quickly, and then you will feel relaxed. So maybe try that one. Very, very, very good practice. I feel this is one of the wonderful practice when you are feeling so tired physically and you don't know how to relax. Just use these 61 point. Maybe in the beginning it will take time to move from one to one quickly, then maybe take 2 minutes. Just go forehead, center of your neck, shoulders, elbow, wrist, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, mentally. So then you even don't need to name it. Just go there. Just go here, 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 here. Just go through, and then you will feel very, very relaxed. Even when we are doing this movement in the first practice, that movement is also very good for for physical body. So we can do them independently also, or those relaxation practice without movement also, which we will also talk about tomorrow, right? In the next day. That is also independent practice. Similarly, this Sheetalikaran, Sheetali, if you remember, Sheetali means cooling your body down. And when you are saying cooling, it's an English translation, but Sheetali means calming. Here we are working to cool down our body, calming your body and mind down. Okay. So in the Sheetalikaran practice, first we are doing diaphragmatically breathing. Question? Yes.
You were breaking up about the last 60 to 90 seconds. I think your internet connection was breaking up. Could you just repeat the
My
last
connection
2
is
minutes?
breaking out.
I think so. Is that correct, PK? Did you notice that too?
Yeah, correct.
Yes,
Yeah, it was, yeah, a little break, yeah.
Okay.
think it-
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes.
Okay.
Just when
So
you were explaining what Shitari means,
now it's
relating
okay.
it to the breathing technique. Yeah, it's fine now, but I think you were
Okay.
explaining how it's similar to the breathing technique in terms of meaning.
Okay, I'm trying to do again. So what I was trying to telling you that these all practices are independent practices also, and when we are bringing them together, it's going, giving us more impact to go the next level of meditation. But each practice are independent also, and we can use these all practice as an independent practice. For example, 61 point of relaxation or 31 point of relaxation, we can use to relaxing in our body anywhere. So when you feel physically tired, right, so then we need to work with the 61 point, and quickly we need to train our mind. So when you are sitting also, if you are not even tired, you're sitting somewhere, or maybe you're laying in the bed, you can just working on these 61 points. So you're just bringing your mind from head to your neck, neck to your shoulder, shoulder to your elbow, elbow to your wrist, wrist to your thumb, thumb to your index finger, middle finger, ring finger, small finger. Then come to the wrist, ankle, elbow, shoulders, center of your neck, go left side. This practice you can do as much as you will feel relaxation each time, and then you will also train your mind going inward using these centers of energy to energize yourself. Okay, so that is that. And this Sheetalikaran practice is when your mind is getting so much thoughts, anxiety, worries. These Sheetalikaran practices are to calm your mind down. Okay, calm your mind down and make yourself more peaceful and relaxed. Okay, so for the Sheetalikaran practice, we do diaphragmatic breathing first. So what is a diaphragmatic breathing? So we have one muscle which called diaphragm muscle, and which exists below the rib joints. So if you see your ribs, right, the lower rib, right, and there it is to, you know, below your lungs, there is a muscle, and this muscle called diaphragm muscle. This diaphragm muscle, because it is a muscle, so muscle has quality that it's contract and it's become flexible. And like each muscle, if the muscle is not flexible, then it will give us stress, right, pain. For example, if you just hold your hand like this for a few hours, for a few half an hour, so you will feel pain because muscle is stiff here. So similarly, if we are not using diaphragm muscle, then it also gets stiff. And stiffness of your diaphragm will make your mind stiff and your body stiff. So what will happen if we are having anxiety, if we are having so much worry, if we are having stress, if we are having depression, if we are having anger, worries, all these emotions, it means we are not using our diaphragm. This diaphragm has stiffness. And because of the stiffness, it's going in our mind, and that's why we are having these different negative emotions. So Swami Rama say that we need to work out with this diaphragm, right? And what we need to do, we need to push our lungs downward. Push your lung downward, and you will feel that there is a raise in your belly. So why belly is rising? That air is not going in a belly, because air can't go in a belly. Air only can go in your lungs. But when you're inhaling and pushing your lungs down, and with the help of that lungs, this diaphragm is also pushing down, then belly is rising up. And when you are exhaling, because belly is now relaxing, this muscle will also relax. So when you're inhaling and exhaling, you're working with this diaphragm muscle, and when it's moving, it's getting flexible, and flexibility of this muscle will make us more relaxed physically and mentally. So working with this diaphragm is very important, and in the Shitalikaran, we work with the diaphragmatic breathing. And in the beginning of this practice, because this is, practice of pratihara. So when we go in a asana place, right, in when you study in Swami Rama place, then they spend so much hour to teach us how to breathe with your belly, how diaphragmatic breathing we should do. And the best posture for diaphragmatic breathing is the crocodile pose. That's why in the non-movement part, which we will do tomorrow after class, next day, so that there we are talking about the crocodile pose. The crocodile pose, right? The crocodile pose is the one of the best posture to breathe with diaphragm, right? So automatically your breath go down to your belly when you are doing crocodile pose. So when you feel that I'm having, or any of your student feel I'm having anxiety, stress, depression, negative emotion, negativity in their life, you need to give them crocodile pose. For 10 minutes at least, we need to practice this crocodile pose. If you can do this crocodile pose morning 10 minutes, evening 10 minutes, it's wonderful practice to release all this stuff. So here also, when we are laying down in Shavasana, so now we need to adjust ourselves, that we start breathing with the diaphragm. So when you are inhaling, belly should rise up. When you are exhaling, belly should go down. After that, when you feel that, okay, now I'm moving that, then we need to focus on our head to your toes. So just visualize that your head and toe, because here we are closing our eyes, we are laying down in a Shavasana. Now we are just, we spend some time in diaphragmatic breathing. We are inhaling and exhaling using your diaphragm to move it. And now after that, we are focusing on our head to toe region. And now we are visualizing ourselves, like feeling ourselves, that we are breathing from crown of your head to toe. So we are taking, we are inhaling, just inhaling, bringing your mind from your crown to your toes, and while exhaling, bringing your mind from toes to your head. And again, the quality of breath should be there, smooth, deep, quiet, without pause and without any gap between. Okay, without pause, without jerk. And okay, so there should be no, the breath should be smooth, deep, quiet, without pause, without noise when we are doing this inhalation and exhalation. So when you are exhaling, you need to empty your all the toxin, right? So toxin is gas, toxin, anxiety, stress. You need to feel that all your stress going out while you're exhaling. Okay. So when you're exhaling, in exhaling, you are taking all this physical stress, mental stress, emotional stress out from your body. Okay. And when you're inhaling, you are inhaling this cosmic energy, which is there 24/7 in the environment. Okay. So cosmic energy lives always there around us, 24 hours, 7 days, without any gap, without any day off. And we need to bring that prana, cosmic energy, with the help of our breath inside. So we are so relaxed, then we are releasing all our negative stuff from our body while exhaling. And while inhaling, we are feeling that this prana energy, this cosmic energy is coming inside our body. And then we need to take 5 breaths this way, 5 breaths. Okay, so I'm moving to next one, because we are here talking about 75 breath, right? 75 breath we are talking about. So 5 breath we have taken from head to toe, toe to head, and visualizing that we are relaxing all our body, whole body, and taking all these negative emotion out and breathing this prana energy in, this cosmic energy in, and we are taking 5 breaths like that. Okay. After that, inhaling from crown to your head through the spinal column. So second step is, now we are shifting our attention from head to toe to, so we are having attention there, but now we are shifting our attention to the spinal column. So now we are inhaling, and you are visualizing, you are inhaling through your spine, and then you are going down to your hip joint. So inhaling, right, from your crown of your head to your spinal column, right? And then next breath is to your hip. Then next breath is to your knee. Next breath is to your ankle. Inhale to your toes, ankle, knee, hip joint, spinal column, and crown of your head. So these are the 10 breaths. Okay. So starting from your head to your spine, going to the hip, going to the knee, going to the ankle, going to your toes, and then coming back to your ankle, coming back to your knee, inhaling, and knee and to head, then hip joint to head, your spinal column to head. So this is all 10 breath. Okay, so now 15 breath happen. The next 10 breath, what we are going to do in next 10 breath, Now inhale, exhale and inhale 10 times from crown of your head to your ankle. So this time what we are doing, 10 breath we are bringing from crown of your head to your ankle, and with the same path of your breath through the spinal column to hip joint, knee and ankle. So the path is from your crown to go to your spinal column, and from there go to down in the same breath, one breath. So one breath, just visualizing crown of your head, spinal column, hip joints, knee and ankle. So from your head to ankle, but just passing through all these places in between and coming back. So these are the 10 next breath. Okay. After this 10 breath, now the next.
Rinpoche,
Yes.
I have a question. Sorry, I don't understand. In the first, we will do an exhale and inhale each step, and then in the second, in the first 10 times, we exhale and we stop from spinal to top of the head to spinal. Then we inhale, exhale, hip joint, inhale, exhale, knee, and we do this 10 times.
So no,
I'm a
the
little
first one.
confused.
So I'm going back to the first one, first step. Okay. In
Thanks.
the first step, what we are doing. Okay. So you are inhaling, and first you are visualizing your crown. Okay. So here you are inhaling from your crown to your spine. Okay. Just think about your spine. So inhale, spine, exhale. Okay. And then next time go to your hip joint and come. Okay. Next time go down to your ankle and come back. Okay. Now go to your knee. Sorry, knee. And come up. Go to your ankle and come back. Okay. Did you understand? And go to your toe and come
Yeah,
up.
perfect. Thanks.
Right? In the second time, what we are going through, here we are going 10 breath from head to ankle only, but going through this all part. To your ankle, go up. To your ankle, go up. Ankle, go up. Did you understand the difference? In the
Yes.
first one, we are stopping in the different parts. In here, we are just going down and coming up.
Sorry, teacher. For this first step, right? Do this 10 times. How is it every part 10 times or what?
One time, only one time you're going to the spine, one breath. Second time you're going to hip, 2 breath. Third time going to your knee, third breath. Going to ankle, fourth breath. Going to your toe, 5th breath. Coming back to your ankle, like inhaling ankle to here, 6th breath. Knee, 7th breath. Hip joint, 8th breath. Spinal column, 9th breath. Head, 10th breath. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
And next one is just going from your nose to your ankle and coming back. Going ankle, coming back. Going ankle, coming back. Going ankle, coming back. 10 times. Okay. Next. So next one is now exhale and inhale 10 times from the crown of your head to your knee. Yes, and going through your spinal column and hip joint to the knee and back to the crown. So here what we are going 10 times from your nose. Nose means breathing, no? And from your crown to your knee and going back. Crown to your knee, going back. Crown to your knee, going back with the help of your breath. So here we are doing breathing practices. This is a breathing practice. So breath is very important. Just don't move your mind. You need to move with the mind, with the breath. Did you understand this one? This next one. So here what we are doing now, exhaling and inhaling 10 times from crown of your head to the knee, and using the pathway spinal column to hip joint, and then reaching knee and coming back to the same path. Okay. Now I'm moving to the next. Should I move?
Deepaji, we can go with the speed of our breath, right? We don't have
Yes,
to.
yes.
Yeah, that's because, yeah, okay.
And what is the quality of your breath? It should be, I'm just showing
Slow.
it that fast to just
Yes.
understand, but the quality of your breath should be smooth, deep, even, noiseless, pauseless. That is should be there. So I'm just showing to
Yeah,
make a
right.
noise to just make you understand. Okay.
So teacher, is it need to not too slow? If it's too slow, you will fall asleep.
It can be deep, right? And deep and slow. I think deep and slow is same.
Yeah.
You need to do deep breathing. So
And
deep.
slow.
So you should
And
not
slow.
make a noise. So without noise, if you can go deep, I was just showing you to just understand. So no noise even. So we need to do deep breathing, which is long breathing, or you can say slow breathing, but without any noise.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Okay, so next one. Okay, after that, what we need to do now, exhale from your crown to your head through the spinal column to the perineum area. So here what you are going to do, exhale and inhale. So no, not exhale, inhale. So exhale through your crown to your head through the spinal column to your perineum. So when you're exhaling, feel that you're exhaling from your perineum to your crown, and then inhale to your perineum through the crown. So inhaling and exhaling. This is CO means crown. I think I forgot to write. So inhaling from your top of your head, right, crown to your perineum, right? Perineum is like near to your knee joint, right? Torso, like where to torso. And so inhaling from here to here, exhaling from here to here. Okay. And it is also 10 breath here. 10 breath. And then exhaling and inhaling also. So inhaling, exhaling, crown to your head, through your spinal column to your navel center. So navel center. Inhaling from your navel center going through your spinal column back to your head 5 times. Okay, so here we are talking about navel center, but going through your spinal column. And then after that, we are going heart center. Next place is heart center. So now from crown of your head and following the same path of your spinal column and reach to your heart center, and from your heart center using your spinal column to go up to 5 times. So when we are saying this spinal column, you should not go down till down. You're using this pathway of your spinal column till your heart center and go back to that, through that spinal column to your crown of your head. Okay. So we are not going all through down. We are just using that pathway. Just think about a runway you are using. So that same runway also go from one side to another side, but there is a point also in the center and you are just moving in between somewhere and then using the same path. Okay, and then again, we need to stop here and we do to these 5 breath. Okay. Okay, so I'm moving next. Should I move?
Yes, please.
PKG, you're writing?
Yeah, it's okay. You can. I'll copy it when you send it to me again.
Okay, I will send after this class. I will send definitely. Okay, so next, what is next now? Now again 5 breath, and we are doing it from your top of your crown to your throat center. Okay, so 5 times. Again, you're using this, you're breathing and you're using your neck, spinal cord this neck. Okay, and then you are breathing from your nose and using your spinal column to your head, your neck region, throat region, and going back. And this is 5 breath again. Okay, so 5 breath again this way. And the next is working with your nostrils. So now exhale from the crown of your head to the bridge between your nostril, and inhale from the bridge between your nostril to the crown. So from the nostril to the crown, and from the crown to the nostril, and 5 breath. So here also the quality of breath is deep, long, slow, deep, long, even, pauseless and noiseless. But when you're just going journey here to here, you will move very fast, but we should not move very fast. So the breath should be very slow. So you need to move slowly up. The same time you will take for the breathing. So it's like long, which is deep, long, even, smooth, pauseless, noiseless. Okay. So here, not like this, that you're just breathing. No, so the breath will move very slow. So you need to move your mind very slow from your nose to your crown, and from the crown to your nose. Okay. Okay, so these are the 5 breath. So next breath is 10 breath. So now next one is inhaling and exhaling from your nose. So bridge of your nose to your eyebrow center, from eyebrow center to back your nose. Eyebrow center, back your nose. And this is also very deep, long, slow, without pause, without nose breath. Okay. And we need to take 10 breath here. And again, this is very slow, deep, pauseless, noiseless, even breath. So same amount of time to inhale and same amount of time for exhale. And each time when you're doing this inhalation and exhalation, so each breath should have the same time. Okay, so it's like a not faster breath, it's like slow, deep, and more subtle breath. Because now we are going deep. So when you do these much practice, working with your head to toe, toe to ankle, knee, perineum, heart, navel center, heart center, neck center. So your mind will automatically move very slow this time, right? Okay, so I'm next moving to the next one. Now, again, 5 breath, and now exhale from your crown to your head to the bridge between your nostril and nose. 5 times. Okay, so now we are doing again this one, which, can you hear me? Connection is good?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So now next step is 5 breath, which is now exhale from your crown to your head to between your nostril. Okay, so from crown to your head, and right. So crown to your head to your nose. Again, you're doing again the same practice what we was doing before, but after doing this, now we are going back. And from the next one is from your crown of your head to your throat. Okay, so first we are going here, crown and crown to back your throat 5 times. And using that column of your spinal column from this cervical column to inhale to throat center. So focus should be on your cervical area. And next one is then from your crown of your head to your heart center, and using the same column, spinal column, 5 times this time. So inhaling through from your crown and to your heart center, and from heart center back to your crown. From crown to your heart center to crown back. Okay, so these are again 5 breath. Same quality also, same, the smooth, deep, pauseless, noiseless, even breath. Okay, okay, so next. Okay, next one, 5 more breath, and this time we are inhaling from crown of your head to back to the navel. Okay, and same, the pathway is spinal column. So inhaling from crown of your head, using this spinal column down, going down to your navel center. And then bringing your awareness going up your crown. Crown is this Brahmarandra, we call it, Brahmarandra, top of your head. Okay, and 5 breaths are there. And after 5 breaths, we going to the next one. And this time we are again going back to the perineum. So from top of your head, using this spinal column, spinal cord, and going down to your perineum, and from the perineum using the same spinal cord and going back to your head. Okay, again 5 times. Okay, so this is 5 times, and next is now 10 breath, and now we are going to hip joint. Okay, so from your crown center, and the pathway will be, so here 5 breath, crown to your head to your knee. So here we are going to the knee, 10 breath till knee. So after perineum, because perineum is your hip joint also, right? From there, you're going to back to your knee, okay? So now what you are going, 10 breath from your crown of your head to your knee, and we are using the pathway, your spinal column, hip joint, and knee. And then going back, knee, hip joint, spinal column, and back to your crown. This is the pathway. And here we are taking 10 breaths, okay? So basically from your head to your knee, using this column, going back 5 breaths. Very confusing, huh?
Deepaji, is 10 times when there are 2 parts to the body? Is that right?
I don't think right that, but it's like, you know, when
Like
you're...
there are two knees in the body, so we do 10 times.
No,
because
Acha, you are saying like 2 times, like right side and left side. No. You need to inhale and visualize both knees.
Together?
Together.
Oh.
Yeah, together. So inhaling, and then you feel this perineum area and feel together and go back together. You're not going for right and left, okay?
But you may ask a question.
Hey, just a minute. PKG, what you were saying?
Now, is that possible to have a attention or
Yeah.
breath?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, both together.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, who was asking the question? Takuji?
That was me, Taco.
Yes.
I had a question. I thought maybe I wrote it down wrong, but I thought the first time when we went to the perineum, it was 10 breaths, but on the way back, it was only 5. Is that correct? Because at the beginning, we do the perineum.
In the beginning, it was 10. So I'm going back. Which was you're saying? Which one you are saying?
Perineum.
Okay.
But now it's 5. So it's different on the way back.
Yeah, apparently.
So we are doing now two different practices. That one inhaling and exhaling 5-10 times, and this is like 5 times. Again, we are doing. We are doing again this practice.
Okay, 5 more.
Okay, so where we
Yeah,
was
But
there.
I think the answer is yes, Taco. That it's 10 breaths for the first time, and then when we're coming back, we do it the second time, only 5 breaths.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
it's
Thank you.
interesting. It's the only one that's different.
Because we are doing 75 breaths. Okay.
Okay. I guess the math has to work out.
Maybe this is the best answer we can say. Okay. So what I'm telling you, this is the Swami Rama, and he was telling this way how to do it. And he also strictly said to us, like the people follow Swami Rama, say, you should not change any of them. Whatever I said to you, you need to follow this. You follow this, and you will get your own answers. Okay. Okay.
Is there any way to make it easier, like make a chart or something? When we are doing it, will be harder.
I think, when you're reading it, you are feeling so difficult. But once you understand, I will make you understand.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you will not feel this much difficulty. Okay. You just remember the number. So we will do it in our coming classes. We will work on this. So I'm just making sure that you understand where to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Now from head to your, where we was, head to your knees. Okay. Okay. Back to your crown. Okay. So here we are talking about 10 breaths. Okay. Going down to your crown of your head to your knee, and from knee to back your crown. Okay. Next. Okay, now the next one, to 10 breath to your ankle to your head, 10 breath. And then it's again to your toes. Okay, from ankle, go down to your toes 10 times. So now you're using from top of your head and to till your toes, and using spinal column, hip joint, knee, ankle, and toe. And then inhaling back to the ankle, knee, hip joint, spinal, going up to your crown. Okay, so in between also, Swami Rama also guide, if you are sleeping, right, and you realize that sleeping one, then you need to wake up, right? So if you are still awake, right, then you need to go further to the practice, and you can also remain and continues in the crop pose and working with your breathing, which is diaphragmatically, which is deep, smooth, without jerk, without noise. Okay. But if you slept already, then no need to practice more. You stop here, just breathe and go. Okay. Now the next step, if you remember the next step, right? Did you remember the next step? Then it's so I'm going back to this one here, right? So you will see we completed the third step, right? We are working with this third step, which was 61 point of relaxation and 75 breath of Shitali Karan. Okay. Now the fourth one is breath awareness practice. And you will see, okay, we was not doing breath awareness, what we was doing then. Okay. So there is a difference between Shitali Karan, that was to relaxing our body, because Shetalikaran means to relax your body. Okay, now we are coming to the breathing practice, breathing awareness practice, and you will got little surprise here, maybe. Okay, yes. So now what we are gonna to do in the next step is slowly turn over from your Shavasana to your left side. So you will see now we are in the Shavasana, but we are moving from the Shavasana and we are moving towards the left side. Okay. So moving toward the left side, and now we are inhaling from crown to toe 10 times. So now you are turning in your left side. This is right side, left side. So you was in Shavasana before. Now you turn to your left side, and here we are doing 10 breath and just doing from crown to your head to your toes. After 10 breath, what we are going to do, to turn to your right side. Okay. And then you need to do that. Okay, so first you need to turn to your left side. So what will happen? Left side, when you are turning, your right nostril will go activate. And so here is something written that it will also help your digestion, right? Or if you are having gas problem, it will can have. So why we are doing it? Because now when we are doing this breathing practice and we are going further for yoga nidra practice, we need to make sure that we are inhaling and exhaling with the both nostril, and for that practice we need to turn our left side to activate right hand to right side, and we are doing 10 breath here, and then after that we are moving to your right side and doing 10 breath from your right side, and feeling that when you're in the left side, feeling that all your right side is breathing going out, and similarly you're feeling this the right side. So first is left side, then right side. And then after these 10 breaths, so you are turned on your left side, have taken their 10 breath, then you have gone to your right side, you have taken breath 10 there, and now what you're coming back to the Shavasana. Okay, and now you are again taking 10 breath from top of your crown to your toes, and feeling that you're taking all this breath out, and you're feeling when you're inhaling, you're receiving this energy in and taking all these toxin or waste out of your body, and cosmic energy is coming inside. So there is two techniques. One, we was doing Shetalikaran, that is a different practice, and this is a different practice. But you will feel, oh, it looks similar, but this is actually a different practice. Then what we need to do? We need to bring aware between your eyebrow center and need to breathe 3 times deeply, and just think or just feel about your eyebrow center. Now bring your awareness to your throat center and 3 breaths to your throat center. And throat is a place of the moon. So you need to feel this shining moon on your throat center. And it will actually feel relaxation when you are visualizing a moon on your throat center. Okay. So I'm giving just one time to write down, maybe. Okay, after this, very few left. So now bring your awareness to your heart center between your breast or between your chest, and rest your mind on your heart center. Continue, breathe deeply and diaphragmatically. And now you need to say yourself, don't fall asleep here, because most of the time people sleep here. So if you are, sleeping and you feel sleepy, then you need to come out from Yoga Nidra. Okay, so the whole practice is awareness practice and awakening practice, or if you are feeling that you are going to sleep, and this practice is actually self-driven practice. So although in the beginning we practice and we follow it, but when you become expert of this, then you can do it by your own self-practice, because even we don't need anybody to guide us here. It's a self-practice. So we are finishing this here, and in the next class we will talk about the Yoga Nidra practice in this. So this was breath awareness practice. Okay, so do you have any question? So much, anything, so we need to understand one thing. So we need to, I'm saying it again, and that is this practice which we are doing from Swami Rama, it can be a very good practice of self-practice when we say how to do it by ourselves, because sometimes it's not, we don't feel comfortable to hear, plug our this earphone in our ear, or loud music around that. Then this is the very good practice. If once you understand it and you do it, you can do it passively and practice it by your own. Okay, and then we need to understand the purpose of doing this Yoga Nidra is getting deep in your meditation. And one more purpose of doing this is getting a good sleep, because yogi should, or the practitioner should have a good sleep, or everybody should have a good sleep. So this is a very good practice to teach us go enter in a good sleep. And the byproduct of this practice is we will relax our mind, we will relax our body, we will relax our emotion, we will have control in our nervous system, and we have control on ourselves in this practice. And this practice is coming from the traditional practice, right? So this is a traditional practice, and this practice, although the byproduct of this practice is relaxation and healing itself, but here the purpose is not doing that. We are doing it to get deeper in meditation and cure our body with the help of this. So this is a self-practice type of thing. which we can include in our practice. Okay. And we need to remain awake. That is one more necessary practice, or one necessary thing in this whole practice. Whenever you feel that I am sleeping, then you need to stop yourself, because you will automatically stop yourself. Then maybe, come out from Yoga Nidras. Okay. Do you have any question? No.
Actually, I
Yes,
have a
Thakurji,
question.
Hanji.
So are you saying for the style of Yoga Nidra by Swami Ram, it's you're not guided for it, or you always do it on your own and you guide yourself, or sometimes someone else guides you?
In the beginning, you need a teacher to guide
Okay.
this to you. Yeah, you need, right? In the beginning, you can't do
Good.
it by your own.
I can't remember this, so yeah. Okay, good.
No, we didn't know. We didn't did this yet.
We didn't do it
We will
yet.
do it in our last week.
Oh, okay.
We will do it in our last week. Okay.
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 Hi, teacher. I wish to ask that if let's say we do the Yoga Nidra and we fall asleep, but maybe just a while, and we wake up, then can we continue, or we just need to stop?
In
Maybe
this
sometime-
practice, you say that because each independence practice are different. So when you are, you're sleeping, you will not get same impact. So Swami Rama say, if you're feeling sleepy, then maybe
You
stop.
sleep.
But this is for the advanced practitioner. In the beginning, if you are sleeping also, even you will not know that I'm sleeping, right? So
Yes.
in the beginning, yes, okay. But when you are going to be advanced practitioner and you fell asleep, then you sleep with it or don't continue. How you will do continue then?
Okay.
Difficult, no? In the beginning, yes. In the beginning, when somebody is guiding you, if you fall asleep also, it's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Jay. Okay, so maybe we finish here today, and not today. We have next class, no? This is my afternoon.
This is my today.
This is your today.
Good night then. It's,
Bye.
it's Malaysia time also afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody join your palm together. We are chanting 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly, gently open your eyes. Namaste, everybody. Thank you.
Namaste, guys.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Gitaji.
Namaste.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye.